welcome you all in my YouTube channel Biology Squad. Myself Dr. Preeti Srivastava, PGT Biology, JNV Goda. I am also beloved by man of students of JNV Giridih and JNV Anskia. Dear students, in connection to lesson 1 of the chapter Principle of Inheritance or Mendelian Basis of Inheritance, we will see the another aspect. You have seen about monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross and the results which Mendel found. After the death of Mendel in 1900, another scientist worked on the same field like Cohen's, Trestmark's, Debris, and as soon as the work of Gregor John Mendel was recognized, he was awarded as father of genetics posthumously. Okay? Then Cohen further carried out some experiment. What he did? He performed an experiment to see the dominance on a flower known as snapdragon. Snapdragon is a flower and it is also known as dog flower. You may also call it as dog flower or it is antihypnum. Okay. This flower or this plant contains two kind of flower. One is red flower and another is white flower. Red and white flower. Red flower is presented as capital R, whereas the plant bearing white flower is represented as small r. These are the parent plants. A monohybrid cross was conducted. This will form a gamete capital R and this will form a gamete containing a small r. As you know, law of segregation, the gamete or the factors will be segregated. Factor will be separated to form gamete. So these are the gamete. And when fertilization occurs, syngamy occurs, then a hybrid plant is observed which bear pink flower. The different color flower is produced, which is pink one in F1 generation. You have seen in Mendelian work that in F1 generation there was purple color flower, isn't it? As per the law of dominance. But here what happened? This R could not express completely. It appears pink in color. So this is a deviation from the Mendelian work. It is called as incomplete dominance. It is a case of incomplete dominance. It is very much interesting. So in this field, this brings a revolution, isn't it? There is deviation from the Mendelian work. A pink color appears in the monohybrid cross in snapdragon or dog flower or antihypnum plant. Clear, huh? And when self cross was done for next generation, then what happened? This will form two kind of gamete and similarly here also two kind of gamete will be produced. You have seen it earlier. And when you will put in RC Punnett square, then you will get red flower, pink flower, as well as white flower. The phenotypic ratio is similar to genotypic ratio in case of incomplete dominance. Actually, Correns performed the experiment and he found this deviation. And the both phenotypic as well as genotypic ratio is 1:2, 2:1. So this is very interesting example for the deviation from the Mendelian. Clear, no? The reason is stated is that this dominant gene or dominant factor could not produce sufficient enzyme which may create dominance. Okay? Or this dominant factor produce insufficient enzyme or non-functional enzyme. In first case, insufficient enzyme may be produced that is responsible for this condition. Secondly, no enzyme or non-functional enzyme is being produced, or thirdly, no enzyme at all is being produced by this factor, capital factor or dominant factor Rh. So this is treated as incomplete dominance. It is very important one and several times being asked in the board examination. Let us see one another example, or you may also see one more example of incomplete dominance, that is the example of wheat. There is a variety of wheat which produce large starch grains. A wheat which is producing large starch grain, whereas its recessive plant produce very small starch grain. And if the test is performed, then the intermediate or the first generation is hybrid and this contains intermediate size of starch grain due to the incomplete dominance of this dominant factor. Clear, na? Now, inference has been derived. A factor or single factor may produce different phenotypes, more than one phenotype. It is not autonomous at all. Means, as you have seen in case of Mendelian work, this tree will always produce tall phenotype, not intermediate. But here what happened? In case of incomplete dominance, what happened? In between phenotype is produced, intermediate phenotype is produced. Okay, so it is discussed or it is derived that a single factor or a dominant factor has no any autonomy in the production of phenotype. It may produce more than one phenotype. Clear, na? So this is the case of incomplete dominance. Let us see the another deviation which is also very much interesting, and that deviation is treated as the case of codominance. Case of codominance. And blood group, different kinds of blood group is very good example, or you may say among the blood group, especially AB blood group is monitored by 3 gene or 3 factors. There are more than 2 factors which govern blood group, and this one, or for the expression of one phenotype there will be 2 factor, paired factor, you all know. So this may be also treated as the case of multiple allele. There is a term, multiple allelism or multiple allele. More than 2 factors govern the phenotype and it is treated as multiple allelism, and the factors are treated as multiple allele. Dear student, what happens? You all know, in human being or on the RBC, at the membrane, plasma membrane, there is presence of antigen or foreign substance is present. Antigen is present on the plasma membrane of RBC. You all know, you all are well aware of this fact. Clear now? And this antigen actually produces a special amount or a special kind of sugar. A sugar, polymer sugar is produced by such antigen. And this antigen will determine the blood group guided by or affected by this multiple allele. You all know it, you have studied in class 10th also. Now let us see, there are 4 blood groups. You all know, blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB and blood group O. Clear now? If there is case of blood group A, there may be immunoglobulin like this, paired factor, or the third one may be, or it may contain one IO or I0. Clear now? This ABO blood group, ABO allele is IA, IB, I0. Among these 3 allele, these 2 produces polymer sugar. But this I0 could not produce sugar. Clear? This will produce sugar, this will produce sugar, but it could not produce sugar. Hence, I0 or IO is written here. So, it may be the case of blood group A, either both the dominant allele or one dominant, one recessive one. Clear? So, 2 genotype and 1 phenotype may be there. This is blood group. Similarly, this may be expressed by this paired gene or paired factor, this or this. This is dominant and it is recessive one. But what happened in case of blood group AB? Both alleles are dominant. What does it mean? This will also produce its sugar and IB will also produce its sugar. Both kind of sugar is produced in that particular blood. Clear na? So, it is treated as case of codominance. Both are dominant here. It is a deviation from the Mendelian experiment. And this O will be expressed by I0 or IO. There is no any kind of sugar polymer produced. So this is very interesting example of codominance. Clear na? So these 2 are very important examples. Please remember case of incomplete dominance and case of codominance from the Mendelian inheritance or monohybrid cross. Now, let us see some more discovery. As soon as time passes on, Corin's stress marks, they had worked on more aspects of factors, and at the same time there was discovery of advanced microscope, and the discovery of cell along with the nucleus as well as nucleus containing some special kind of substances which were termed as chromosome. Actually, Corin's stress marks, they have seen that inside the nucleus there are some specific substances. Okay, but during 1902, two scientists, Walter Sutton as well as Theodore Boveri, or you may remember as Sutton and Boveri, these two scientists found such substances and call it as chromosome, and they had noticed that chromosomes also remain in pair, just like assumptions of Mendel as factor remain in pair. They had also, actually, when they had noticed it, they had noticed during the course of meiosis cell division. Clear? So they had noticed that chromosomes are separating during the course of meiosis cell division. For the gamete formation, the chromosomes are separating, and hence they told that factors are nothing but they told that factors are nothing but they are chromosomes. As factors remain in pair, similarly chromosomes also remain in pair. During the gamete formation, as the factors segregate, similarly chromosomes also segregate during gamete formation. So these were the findings of Sutton and Boveri while observing meiosis cell division. Clear? So dear student, as the discovery of advanced microscope occurred, then Corin's stress marks, Waldeyer, they had noticed one specific kind of substance inside the nucleus, and they treated, Waldeyer actually treated it as chromosome, and further on the study of meiosis under microscope, Sutton and Boveri noticed that these chromosomes also remain in pair similar to the factor, and they are also segregating during the gamete formation. So this was very great discovery, and then they propounded, Sutton and Boveri, both they propounded chromosomal theory of inheritance. Chromosomal theory of inheritance came into light. So from the term factor, it is switched over the term chromosome. Clear? Then, as soon as chromosome was observed, further works were carried out by different scientists. Number of scientists have worked, number of genetics have worked on the chromosome, and finally one scientist, one geneticist known as Thomas Hunt Morgan, T.H. Morgan. T.H. Morgan, Thomas Hunt Morgan worked a lot on different genes, interactions of genes. Thomas Hunt Morgan worked on a special species known as fruit fly. The common name is fruit fly, or you may also call it as Drosophila melanogaster, DM. Fruit fly or Drosophila melanogaster. This insect, this is also a fly, and this has very great affinity with the banana. If you will keep banana, ripened banana in a dish, in a watch glass, in a beaker, then such fly will be attracted towards it, reside there, and it will produce a huge number of progeny. Its lifespan is 2 weeks only. So it is very interesting, or you may say convenient, to carry different sets of experiments on this fruit fly, and T.H. Morgan has worked on this fruit fly, and by his contribution, or you may say as he worked on this fruit fly, then there was that another term came into light. After chromosome, the term gene was recognized. Okay, factor, then chromosome, and then gene term came into light. And this geneticist Thomas Hunt Morgan was awarded as father of modern genetics. Gregor John Mendel was the pioneer. He coined the term factor, and he was rewarded as father of genetics. But Thomas Hunt Morgan was awarded as father of modern genetics. And number of interactions of genes were found. So many experiments he conducted on fruit fly Drosophila melanogaster. Now, dear student, it is also important to know actually what are the special features of such fruit fly. Why he considered these fruit fly for the experiments in genetics. Okay, there are 2 species mainly on which experiments had been conducted. One is fruit fly, and another is Escherichia coli, E. coli. So dear students, let us see. This fruit fly is very interesting one, Drosophila melanogaster. It is an arthropod, and this contains sexual dimorphism. There is a term, sexual dimorphism. I had told you in first unit, means sexually male and female can be identified externally. Male and female can be identified externally. The same happens in case of fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster. The male fly is somehow shorter than the female fly. Female fly is larger than the male fly. It is male and it is female one. So it is sexual dimorphism. It can be easily grown on the culture medium in the laboratory. This is also a bonus point. You can culture it very easily. Thirdly, the chromosomes, genes are clearly visible under the microscope. Under compound microscope, chromosomes are visible. So this is also a very good, you may say, point. And this species has very short lifespan. It completes its life cycle within 2 weeks. So these are the advantages for which T.H. Morgan selected this fly, fruit fly. It has also very least number of chromosomes. 4 pairs of chromosomes are present in Drosophila melanogaster. A number of interactions of genes are visible in this slide, which are clearly visible or phenotypically visible also. Okay, so this is up to here. Today we have discussed about codominance, incomplete dominance, chromosomal theory of inheritance, and about such fly, fruit fly or Drosophila melanogaster, and we have seen the father of modern genetics as T.H. Morgan, Thomas Hunt Morgan. So it is up to here, dear students. Please go through the content. In the next meeting we will discuss another parameter. Please keep your learning up. Joyful learning must be there, and stay safe, stay healthy, and also drink kada as per Ayush Mantralaya. Till then, bye.